Welcome back to another Mental Health Monday. Today we're joined with our psychotherapist, Kathy, and she's going to give her number one tip on mental health.
So I think one of the easiest things anyone can do is go for a walk. I know it sounds simple, but when you're out for a walk, you're moving your body. It helps your mind actually get off of whatever you've been thinking about, might be troubling you. And to make a walk even better is if you're out walking, you actually pay close attention to what you can hear, what is going on around you. So maybe a car goes by and you think, oh, that's a car. The noticing of what you're hearing and identifying it keeps you in that present moment. And anyone can go for a walk, even if you're inside. I mean, it's best to be outside in nature, it'll be ideally on a path in the woods, but you can go for a walk around your building if you're at work. You can walk around your office. You can walk on a treadmill, of course, but it's not as good as walking outside. But if you can walk outside, ideally, and pay attention to what you hear, it really keeps you in the present moment.
Yeah.
And being in the present moment is a huge benefit, because if you think about it, the past you can't change. Change doesn't happen in the past, right? You can't change what happened a minute ago, never mind 30 years ago.
Yeah.
So you can't change the past. The future, you have no idea what's going to happen next.
Yeah.
But you do have this moment right now, and for you to be present in the moment is very good for your mental health.
Yeah, that's true. I have heard of that before. I know it can be hard though, like going out, you're so used to like listening to your podcast or music, and now it's like taking your earphones out and just enjoying or like paying attention to that. So
and it can be difficult. To your point, it can be hard to do because your mind's on something or something's bothering you.
Yeah.
But if you force yourself to pay attention to what's going on, I mean, you can listen, right? Do a listening walk.
Yeah.
You can also just notice what's going on around you. Oh, I wonder what those people are doing over there. Oh, I wonder if that store is going to open soon. Wherever you're walking, right? I wonder what type of tree that is. That kind of cognitive activity, in addition to being in the moment, gets your mind off of what your problem is, which helps you just to generally calm down.
That's true. So would you recommend doing it like just when you're kind of processing things, or should you do it even when you feel good about it, or like what would be?
Yeah, very good question. Even when you're feeling great, going for a walk and doing that, because your mind always needs a rest, but it also helps you then practice that.
Yeah.
So when you are stressed, you think back to, I was feeling great and I went out for a walk and I just focused on what was around me. I can do that again.
That's fair.
Even though I'm stressed. All the time.
Very good point.
Yeah.
Perfect. Thank you.
Thank you.